Hello, my dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine and happy at home. Students, what did we learn in the previous class? Yes, we began the lesson The Merchant of Venice. Am I right? Hope you all read the text. Today, we will go through the rest of it. Are you all ready? Okay, so let's start. So, all of you take your English text and take page number 185. We will start with the second paragraph. So, all of you read the first two pages and identify the difficult words also. Students, hope you all read the text. Am I right? Now, I'll give you a model reading. All of you listen attentively. The day of the trial arrived. Antonio did not ask for mercy because he knew well that Shylock was unlikely to grant him any mercy. In a way, he was willing to accept punishment. At the court, the Duke himself pleaded with Shylock to be merciful. He bluntly refused. Bassanio offered the Jew twice the sum owed by Antonio, but he replied that he wanted justice and so he would ask for his pound of flesh even if he was offered 6,000 times the amount. When the Duke asked Shylock how he could hope for mercy from God if he himself showed no mercy to his fellow beings, Shylock replied that he wanted no mercy if God grants him justice. So saying, he began to sharpen the long knife. Portia, who had decided to come to Venice and to speak in Antonio's defense, reached there on the day of the trial with her friend Nerissa. They disguised themselves. Portia appeared in a lawyer's gown and Nerissa followed her as her clerk. The case was just going to be heard before the Duke. Portia entered the High Court of Justice and presented a letter from Bellerio, who was a lawyer and relative of Portia. In that letter, the learned counselor had written that the bearer of the letter, Balthasar, so he called Portia, could be permitted to plead for Antonio as he was sick and unable to come by himself. The Duke granted this, wondering at the youthful appearance of the stranger, who was well disguised in her counselor's robes and large wig. And now began the important trial. Portia looked around and saw the merciless moneylender. She saw Bassanio too, but he knew her not in her disguise. She read the bond and turned towards Shylock and told him that he had the right to his pound of flesh. Hearing it, Shylock felt happy. She then spoke eloquently of the noble quality of mercy. It would have softened the hearts of all except that of Shylock. She said that mercy dropped as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. Mercy was a double blessing. It blessed him that gave and him that received it. Great kings have always shown mercy. It was an attribute of God Himself. Students, did you identify the difficult words? Okay, now let's discuss those words and their meanings. Trial means a formal examination of evidence by a judge. Pleaded, made repeated request. Bluntly means uncompromisingly. Refuse, unwilling to do something. Defense means an action that is taken to protect someone. Disguise, make look different from normal. Counselor means lawyer. Robe means dress. Eloquently means impressively. Attribute, quality. Hope you all understood the meanings of the difficult words. Now I'll give you the explanation. All of you listen attentively. The day of trial arrived and Antonio knew that he won't get mercy from Shylock. So Antonio was ready to accept punishment. At the court, the Duke requested Shylock to be merciful. But did Shylock obey the Duke? No, he refused the words of the Duke. Bassanio offered Shylock twice the sum owed by Antonio. But what was the reply of Shylock? Yes, Shylock replied that he wanted justice, so that he asked for his pound of flesh. As Shylock showed no mercy to others, the Duke asked Shylock how he could hope for mercy from God. if he himself showed no mercy to others. What was the reply of Shylock? Yes, Shylock replied that he wanted no mercy if God grants him justice. Shylock began to sharpen the long knife. Portia made a decision to travel to Venice to save Bassanio's loyal friend. Before that, she wrote to her famous lawyer informing him about this complicated contract, asking for his advice. Directly, she received a letter from the lawyer with all the details that might help to attend the trial at the court. She came to Venice to speak in Antonio's defense. Portia and her friend Nerissa made a different look from normal. Portia appeared in a lawyer's gown and her friend Nerissa appeared as her clerk. Portia entered the court and presented the letter from Bellario, who was a lawyer and relative of Portia. Here, Portia appeared the court as Balthasar. What was written in that letter? Yes, in that letter it was written that as the lawyer was sick and unable to come, he permitted Balthasar to argue for Antonio. Here the Duke believed it and granted this. Students, hope you all understood the explanation. The continuation of this video is included in the next part, that is part 2b.